This is news from Neversoft. Neversoft has confirmed to be working on a new Call of Duty game. Splash page says, we have modded over. We have moulded our team into a crack squad of eager developers ready to push the first-person action genre in support of Activision's Call of Duty franchise. Whatever the result is, it's clear that Neversoft are well out of their comfort zone. Best known for creating the Tony Hawk series of skateboard games in recent years, the studio has concentrated on developing Guitar Hero titles, because as you may know, Activision created Guitar Hero and apparently they cancelled it because it wasn't really selling. They've never made a first person shooter, Neversoft, so that's the first time. NPD, and this was in May, PlayStation loses more ground to Xbox, Max Payne 3 may be a flop, and there's more info on the description for that. Now this is news. A game, probably a movie, is going to be inspired by a video game, and Hollywood have announced this. Well, not really announced, but they are considering to do this, and that is for Splinter Cell. Hollywood was considering a Splinter Cell movie. As Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell movie has been what's the word? It's been rumoured. That's what I was looking for. As Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell movie is being rumoured around Hollywood, according to reports, apparently Warner Bros. Has once considering the option to turn the stealth-based series into a movie. But now Paramount Pictures are interested. The studio would not comment other than to say there is no deal. According to the report, Ubisoft are keen to keep a degree of creative control over the project, while Paramount have a history of Tom Clancy movies. So that's info about the Splinter Cell movie. More stuff about Skyrim, and just to say, I didn't actually have time to sort out in different sections like I did from previous update, so I do apologise because it's all mixed out. Skyrim's Dawnguard campaign would be probably around 10 to 20 hours long. Now this is just a rumour, so we have no idea how many hours long it's going to be. Although the expansion is not the biggest Bethesda has ever made, it is still rather chunky. Dawnguard will be significantly bigger to any Fallout DLC. Corofono said, we wanted to do something more in depth than it's not the big shivering isles, but there's still a lot of content there. So that's all I've got to say. That game company might be going multi-platform. They are to break away from Sony and become a independent multi-platform studio after raising $5.5 million in funding. The developers of Flower and Journey attracted the investment from Boardmark Capital, with the deal seeing the firm's general partner Mitch Lasky, which was installed on the board of directors. So there's more info about that on the board of directors. So, co-op and Spies vs Mercs return for Splinter Cell Blacklist. Ubisoft is promising big things. So Ubisoft may be keeping details for Splinter Cell Blacklist multiplayer locked away in the Tom Clancy's sweatshop for now. So, but we do know that one thing: Spies vs Mercs, and I've never ever heard of this. Spies vs Mercs is back, and it's a series. Nifty competitive mode that pits a team of sneaky, gadget wielding against a well-armed, bullet-spitting militia. It's a bit good, and there's more info about that. Ratchet & Clank Trilogy has officially got their release date in Europe. The collection, which bundles together the remakes of PS2 classics like your original Ratchet & Clank. You got Up Your Arsenal and Going Commando, which will be released in Australia and New Zealand on June 28th, in the UK and Ireland on June 29th, and everywhere else around in Europe on June 27th. And we're almost done. New Rock Band 3 DLCs as of this week. Don't know if you mentioned this, but the Adventure by Angels in Airways, which was originally been used on Band Hero. Fireflies by Owl City, finally, and it was a Guitar Hero DLC, so it's good to see it's on Rock Band. And you got Queens of the Stone Age song In My Head, so that's pretty cool. 2K has announced the Bioshock Ultimate Rapture Edition, which was added by BBFC, and 2K is planning a bundle special of the first two Bioshock games. Apparently the special edition includes Bioshock 1 and 2 along with all their retrospective DLC and add-ons, so that's pretty cool. So you'd be proper hyped up for Bioshock Infinite when you get this Ultimate Rapture Edition with 1 and 2 with all the DLCs and add-ons for absolutely free. I think it's this week, PSN will be getting a sale on golf games. Now, I'm not really much a fan of golf, but here's what they were including. Everybody's Golf, which was for the PS Vita. Everybody's Golf World Tour, the complete edition. Worms Crazy Golf and Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. So, that's all that was mentioned. There's a trailer that was revealed in the Left 4 Dead themes No Mercy DLC for Payday the Heist, and as per se, I didn't write down the news, but there is more info about that. And finally, there's an Uplink app which brings stats and stuff to iOS and Android, and that game was for Starhawk. And this app lets you view individual player and clan stats, leaderboard info, and weapon and structure data. So that's all the news I've got to cover really. That's all I've got to talk about. I hope I didn't miss anything out from this update, because just per se I've done about 7 pages of information, short information, and yeah, so I'm just quickly looking through. No. Okay, so I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to talk about in this update. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you thought some of this news was pretty informative and you got a few things that that you wanted to hear from this update. I hope you enjoyed, hope stuff was informative. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. This was the KiDdViRuS53 update as of the 19th of June. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next update.